What's going on, guys? Welcome back to an NCAA football team builder dynasty video. This one, we're going to talk about the Big 12 dynasty and what we're going to have you guys do and contribute with in order to get this thing going.
Right, so you guys saw the title. You see the poll here. If you didn't catch it in the last video, you know by now, Big 12 is the winner by plurality.
And we're doing a subscriber build a team. You guys are going to be directly a part of it.
Yeah, so we want your say, we want your input. This is going to kind of be like your guys' team, and you're going to help us make it. And let's get into the format. So there's going to be 4 stages in this vote, and we're currently at stage 1.
Right.
So let me just break it down as simply as possible because I don't want it to get too convoluted. But stage 1, the situation, we have 21 teams in 7 states. 3 teams per state. So what you guys are going to do is you're going to look at the states, and you guys are going to select, you guys are going to vote which group that you want to see, which teams you like the most, and then after that we're going to get into a team runoff. So those 3 teams that are left standing, you guys will be voting individually on those teams. Stage 3, you guys are going to vote on colors and logo concepts. Stage 4 will be the uniforms. So you guys are going to be involved every step of the way. And if that was too complicated, I think it'll make sense as we move forward.
You're going to see the team names here in a couple seconds, and you're going to look at it and you're going to say, I like this group. I like the Texas group. So you'll vote Texas. You guys see it on the screen here, but this one's Missouri. You'll say Missouri gets 3 points. That's the highest. Iowa gets 2. And North Dakota gets 1.
Okay, you guys will see what we're talking about as we move along. But so this would be an example of the balloting here. So we're not going to do like a one person, one vote. Like you guys are going to fill out a ballot, preferably DM on YouTube.
Yep. Or
they hit them up on Twitter. Preferably do not leave a public comment because we don't want to like discourage people if a team gets off or a group gets off to a slow start. So preferably we'll keep it private. So one more thing before we get into the teams are the players. So if you guys want your players in, submit them in the comments below. We're going to go, when we make this team on Teambuilder, we will have these players with their attributes. We can't set hometowns on Teambuilder though. So if you want to give your player, give them attributes, whatever, we'll try our best to fit them onto this team builder team.
Right. So in other words, this whole entire team builder process, this creation period, this is going to be a subscriber-based team, from rosters to vote to color to logo. It's yours, and it's going to be in the game on day number 1.
Right.
Or in the series on day number 1. So, but if you want to get your created player to be recruited, we'll do that on another video when this whole thing is said and done and the dust settles. Then we can have our teams recruit you or recruit that player if you'd like to see it. But this is all for day number 1.
Right. If you guys want to land on the other 11 teams that you don't know about yet, that you might like later, or you want to see us battle it out for you, we'll do that at a later date. But if you leave a player here, it's solely going to be for this team builder 12th team.
Correct. Yep.
Okay. Right. So I think we did a decent enough job. Let's get into the teams. I think it'll all make sense in a bit. Okay, so let's start with the state of Arkansas. We got Texarkana State Aces, the Fort Smith State Fighting Ducks, and the ACU Spartans. That's Arkansas Christian University, so they're like TCU in that way.
Yep.
So that is Arkansas. If you like these 3 Arkansas teams, make sure you cast a vote for Arkansas when you message Gold Glover 9.
Correct. And then so we'll check out Iowa now.
All right, we have the Des Moines Fightin' Friars. We have the Sioux Falls Sodbusters and the Iowa A&M Haymakers.
I can actually just see that logo right now. It's a freaking farmer with boxing gloves.
With the boxing glove, yeah, the Haymakers.
Exactly.
Sodbuster. What's a Sodbuster?
You got to make that ground. You got to make that ground fertile, man.
That's right. Fighting Friars, by the way. Des Moines is French for of the monks. Probably we're talking about a private school here.
It makes sense.
Yes. Let's move on to Missouri. The Missouri A&M Maroon Machine. Interesting team name, in my humble opinion.
Kind of fits with the Reds franchise they got going on right now.
A little bit.
The Big Red Machine. No.
Possibly. We have another Missouri A&M team here. They're called the Bluebirds. Bluebird is the state bird of Missouri. And the Kansas City State Arrows, or KC State Arrows, we're thinking flying type of deal. So,
all right, let's move on to Nebraska.
All right, Nebraska A&M Pioneers, the Nebraska Tech Burgundy Blazers, and the Omaha State Outlaws. Burgundy Blazers comes from, there was this text file that was floating around of all the team names that Brad Nessler would say in this game. And I saw that, and I was like, that's pretty cool. So I've always wanted to make a team with that name. So we're thinking of a little flame guy as the character.
I think that character would actually look pretty cool.
All right, New Mexico. New Mexico Tech. We have the Rocketeers. Another New Mexico Tech team, the Atomics. Or the New Mexico A&M Diablos.
Which, that's been a long-standing team.
Yeah, but we're willing to remake it. So.
Yes. All right, let's move on to North Dakota. We got the Bismarck Barons, the Fargo State Norsemen, and the Cass State Locos.
Yep, so Fargo State and Cass State would both be in Fargo, which is also the home of North Dakota State. But these guys are going to be a little bit better because they're Big 12. So
right.
I love North Dakota State, though. No disrespect.
All right, and last but not least, the last team. This was alphabetical order. We have Texas, the South Texas 36ers, the West Texas Black Gold, and the Plano University Palominos.
Yeah, so Palomino's a horse, if anybody doesn't know. Like goldish tan horses.
And what is Black Gold, sir?
Oil.
Yes.
That was a name that it had a little bit of traction for the new Oklahoma City Thunder, or the basketball team. That got some traction. 36ers, Texas is founded in 1836.
There you go.
So
okay.
I will say, I don't want to put my thumb on the scales too much, but I want to give you guys just full info without revealing all of our teams. We do have 4 teams from the state of Texas already slated to be in the dynasty. So if you guys want a little more diversity, it's just something to think about.
Right. Yeah, so Texas basically, as it stands right now, is very well represented.
And I was going to say, they do have a population advantage. Probably.
That's true, yeah. We're not getting into any weighting systems, okay, for your votes.
I know.
My God.
I don't want to put my thumb on the scale. I just want to give you guys full information. So those are the teams. So basically, like we said, make your ballot. You're going to pick 3 states out of the 7. You're going to award them 3 points, 2 points, or 1 point. And you're going to message that to Go Glover 9. We're going to tally it up at the end. And then we will have the next voting period against those 3 teams.
Right.
So
and that actually that's actually going to be posted on, let's give it about a week.
Yeah.
Let's give it about a week, because then we're going to have to probably make some different concepts and some logos. So this process might take maybe a month to do. It might take a little while, but the 28th, March 28th is actually the American Conference simulation.
That's Sugar and...
Oh, right. Yes. The 28th is our finale of the Mountain West bowl season between Honolulu and Santa Fe, whoever they're playing, Ohio State and Auburn.
31st is American Sim, and then the next Wednesday will be Mountain West Sim.
So let's just say by the end of the week, for the Saturday, the 31st, let's try to get your guys' teams tallied up and voted on, and let's figure out what state is the Teambuilder dynasty
going to be in. And then from there, we will vote between the 3 teams, just a straight up, just a runoff vote. You pick your favorite team out of those 3. Then we make the team with the logo. You guys choose your logo. Then we make the uniforms. You guys vote. Probably we're going to do 2 sets of logos and 2 sets of uniforms.
Right.
And then you guys pick which one you want.
Right. So. That'll be good.
All right. So I hope it all makes sense.
Yeah, and then if not, it's going to be in the description too, as far as what you have to do and what you
Yep.
need to do. So that's it. That's all we got. Hope you guys like this thing, and we're looking forward to seeing who you guys vote for.
Absolutely.
All right. We'll see you guys on Wednesday with Honolulu College taking on Ohio State, Santa Fe State taking on Auburn in the Mountain West finale of the bowl season, and then get that final vote in on the 31st. So talk to you guys later. Peace.